Jeff Turiel is here with us tonight. You are a psychologist at Nashua High School. Would that be Nashua North?
Nashua North, that's correct.
What's your question tonight?
I would like to address the crisis in Darfur. At this time, as many as 400,000 people have been killed. Millions or more are without food and shelter. If you were elected president, what role do you think the United States should play in addressing this terrible tragedy?
Wolf.
Yeah.
I just was there.
Go ahead, Senator.
You know, we got to stop talking about it. A lot of talk goes on about it. The United Nations has already said they're prepared to put in a 21,000 force, including the African Union. In fact, you have in the capital of Sudan, the government saying, we're not going to allow that to happen. They have forfeited their sovereignty by engaging in genocide. We should impose a no-fly zone. If the UN will not move now, we should impose a no-fly zone, and we should commit 2,500 NATO troops. You could take out the Janjaweed tomorrow. I went there. I sat in the borders. I went in those camps. You're going to have thousands and thousands and thousands of people die. We've got to stop talking and act. That's why last Monday I went to see the President of the United Nations, as the General Assembly, as well as the Secretary General, to make that point.
Raise your hand if you agree with Senator Biden that the United States should use military force to stop the genocide in Darfur.
We're talking about a no-fly zone?
Hold on.
Well, I was there too.
This is an important issue.
Yeah, no-fly zone, absolutely. Ask about a no-fly zone. I think you'll get
about American troops.
us behind Joe's policy.
You start with the no-fly zone, but very often, Senator Clinton, that could move on to other operations.
Well, we're not going to engage in these hypotheticals. I mean, one of the jobs of a president is being very reasoned in approaching these issues, and I don't think it's useful to be talking in these kind of abstract hypothetical terms. And I think that
I don't want to raise hands, but I was there.
Governor, would you use force to save people in Darfur?
No. What I would do is, and I was there, I got a very fragile ceasefire put together 3 months ago. And we made things a little better. I went with the Save Darfur Coalition. This is what I would do. Number one, more UN peacekeepers. The government is refusing to make this happen. Secondly, economic sanctions. We've imposed them, but they're weak. We need European countries to make them happen. Third, we need China to lean on China, which has enormous leverage over Darfur. And if the Chinese don't want to do this, we say to them, maybe we won't go to the Olympics. And lastly, what we need is a country, a foreign policy that cares about Africa, that cares that 300,000 human beings have died, have been massacred, that over 2 million have lost their homes, gender-based violence, rape. America should care about Africa, and we don't.
What about that idea?